Hydrogen is the most powerful antioxidant known to man. And when you put hydrogen water into your gut, I don't care what supplement you're taking. You drink hydrogen water, you're increasing the bioavailability and the absorption of said supplement. You're talking about at a cellular level, anti-aging, better sleep, better function. I've had people that have been coffee drinkers for years switch to hydrogen water and they're like, I can go out and play 3 rounds of pickleball and I've got no inflammation in my body. It is one of the fastest ways to recover. The top athletes in the world now are doing hydrogen water. If you look at all of the people that have switched from regular water to just adding 3 or 4 glasses a day of hydrogenated water or, hydrogen gas induced water, you're going to have people that are getting better sleep. But more importantly, clinically, you can see what it does into the body when you do like HRV, you do like heart rate variability. You can see the light switch on inside of somebody 30 minutes after they've drank a glass of hydrogen rich water. And people always think that, oh, there's already hydrogen in water because it's H2O, right? 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen. But if you go and take a parts per million reader and you go get regular tap water, the water that I'm drinking right here, it would probably have about 1.5 to 1.7 parts per million of H2 gas inside of it that's dissolved. And this is chugging water. So, the longer you let the water sit out, it will dissipate. Anybody that tells you that they're going to sell you hydrogen water that'll last for a month, they're lying. This has to be continually generated, but it is one of the best things that you can do. And again, just for inflammation and for better sleep, I think everybody knows how important sleep is.
Yeah, absolutely. So interesting. I've been to a lot of chiropractic conventions and they have all of these vendors, and I have seen a different kind of excuse me, not air, but water purification system that talks about changing the pH. Tell me how this is different. Tell me how this is different than like the hydrogen water.
So if you've ever been to a chiropractic conference over the past 20 years, I do the Texas chiropractic, I do the one in Orlando, we do the FCA, I do the Parker University, we do the Minnesota chiropractic, we do Tennessee Chiropractic Association. We've been displaying air and water products for over 15 years. One of the biggest differences between buying a good water filtration system that puts hydrogen gas into it, buying from a company that is solely based on what they call network marketing is mostly you're paying for a commission structure. There are some great water companies that are out there that will produce hydrogen, but there have not been a lot of clinical studies that are done on high alkalinity or low alkalinity. So I always like to tell people that if you believe in God or you believe in the universe or you believe in a greater creator and not just the Big Bang, if you go test glacier water or is just coming down a stream or from a lake, it's usually right around 6.8 to 7.2 pH. So you're not really wanting to drink super high alkaline water before you eat because it can mess with your acidity that's inside of your stomach. So when you're looking at pH, that stands for potential hydrogen. What separates what we're doing is we're taking the water and we are not changing the pH. All we're doing is dissolving hydrogen gas. And where that's really cool is if you go to a lot of these other companies that are out there, there's a lot of great ones that are being displayed, but the issue is you're not able to use distilled or RO water because they need the minerals inside of the water to be able to go over their plates. We're doing something different. There's no plates inside of our system. We have a photon exchange chamber where we're actually pressurizing and we're putting the gas and we're bubbling it into the water and we're not changing the pH. So if you're one of those people that doesn't drink water when you're eating, then perfect. Maybe you can benefit from hydrogen. I always like to swish my mouth around after I'm eating a steak or eating a salad, and I'm always drinking water when I'm eating. It's just who I am. All the doctors in the world can tell me that it's better to wait 30 minutes. That's one of the things that I'm not going to be able to change in an aspect of my life. I grew up with a glass of water sitting on the table when I'm eating. You can call me crazy, tell me I'm wrong. Each person is built differently. But there
Mhm.
is a difference between pH water and dissolving straight hydrogen gas into the water without affecting the alkalinity. I will say, from somebody who's been in the water space for 20 years, I think that the best water that you can drink is RO or distilled. Because if you want to get a little bit of Celtic sea salt, you can always remineralize. But if you're depending on getting your minerals from your water, you're not eating the right food.